In today's video, we'll dive into Elevate Esports' best hardpoint matches during the Garena Summer Invitational 2025 that included dominant victories and a comeback win after trailing.
Ooh, well, we'll see about it. We'll see about it. But yeah, everything's looking so good here so far. Here we go. Able to get the trade. Kalo here trailing Dida. Oh,
what a great start right off the bat, as you can see. Elevate Esports and Change Word also attacking. Still, Elevate reading the back end. They really need to adjust their gameplays right now in terms of change and open a lot of opportunities.
Retain the spawn, so we might be.
It's already 52, 53.
Just get the scrap time. Doesn't matter if you come off late off the rotation, as long as you're able to push through and play off together. Get those operators locked in and
down indeed. And here we go. That's going to be a lot of great defense that we are seeing from Susano. Take control of the hard point. That's going to be a long range and doing their
full
best.
60 perhaps to get this equalizer locked in, but clearly Elevate's not going to make it easy at all, as PJ able to get a cut off here on the window side. Finds two, finds three, making a mission pistol to his name, and it's just a massive breakthrough.
For the counter candy, for the war machine, you got to be careful, you got to be ready, you got a great defense. Window.
The power position from the side of Elevate, leaving Change World with no contention whatsoever. Mentions at all coming in from the side of Change World. It's just a front side.
The Change World. Oh, this time that's a good one. So let's see how are they going to keep.
If ever they want to still stay alive in this competition or in this Arsenal, it doesn't matter if you can't win your gun fights.
That is definitely true. They're now in position and they got a great cover, but right now we are seeing a Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, this is about to be the end here, not unless we... 4 more points, 3 more points, and it's game. It's game over. Once again, Elevate showing us hardpoint mastery.
Truly a master on hardpoint. Congratulations. Insane and Change World really doing their best right now, looking at the impact that
have an extra shot. But here we go, game number 1. Ace Gamers, Elevate, the finals here today. Hardpoint,
Arsen, Elevate Park, number 1 in the world up against number 1 in Thailand. Let's get it
taking the first hill. My goodness, who is this team? It's Elevate.
Oh,
that's Kalo gets 4 in a row.
In fact, was part of the weapon competition when they were able to win the World Championship, notably against Calories. Leaning towards the CBR4. That guy was really
counting. As we see C1 gonna get
now with their own operator skills.
Turning it up, but PJ just shuts it down. It's his turn. I have to bring out my claw. The heady game is strong, as you see him just pretty much spraying it.
Still off the nade, but look
again. The next wave is gonna come to wave number 3 is waving just with some nades, but the Hunter Killer is there to get it. Susano gets 3 in a row. Can he get
it? Why? Side. Could have just advised no OS, no score sheets whatsoever. It's just gonna be a Halo showdown. It's just the Elevate showdown here.
Fire is on point. Susano 27, one more player to beat as he gets shut down.
Next to Kalo.
First ever back-to-back 100-point club members. Can they find a way through? That's a clear break. Last player alive. You spawn trap, you spawn up in the claw, and that's gonna be game 250-79. Elevate takes it. Wow. 95 yesterday.
And look at how stacky Elevate
and have a great experience fighting against Elevate. And here we go. Let's definitely shut and really trying, as we can see right now, and they're trying to change the game already for the side.
Elevate in the first 2 waves actually comes in pretty sloppy. I mean, the first 7 points handed down towards where Cafe is at, and the better spots as well towards Peach.
He got 3 Ps before being traded in terms of position. That's why looking at it on the P2, although they got the first close on the P2, and that's why they're taking over.
Again, here hopping inside of the hill.
You're getting that hill point. Great job. About to take control once again.
Killer drone shuts him down, spawns apart. It's gonna be Elevate once again here on the.
Oh my God, the claw is out. Here we go. This is gonna be
the side of Elevate, but you take a look at the feed so far. The first 5 kills gonna be going
battle once again, and he gotta get angle shut down. That's crazy insane. But our scores right now is 1.
Control. They force the spawns towards mechanics. Blue spawns as well from the side of Change World. That's exactly what you want. You don't want to give from the side of Elevate, and it's looking to be over now. No players to be found from the side of Change World. You can go for the investment, you can try to go for the contestment, but at the end, it's the Red Rebellion stopping you down, putting you, burying you 6 feet under to the ground. Clean.
D with the MVP, PJ, definitely. And in no time, we're going to show you the scores, the performances, and the faces of the Elevate getting the first.
And bam. I mean, is it going to be ever a surprise?
Elevate for them because this is really easy win for them. Now,
Let's get it, Callie. Let's see, but here we go. And I mean, just you're one man down. What can you find? Either get
you know, one of the tiers here, if you're playing a 4v5, you're trying to make a route to flip this spawn with number 3 in yellow and Josh. More chance of playing map control and trying to manipulate the map, but Elevate staying inside at the point.
It's not gonna be easy. It's definitely not gonna come back in. They almost what?
Yeah, just provide us, you know, of mercy here for that extra player still lives for Elevate. Now we do have 20 points. Yopi's just crying out 13 kills. Last time he played, I think he scored 51 in slums, along with his teammate Alea. Having that extra player. You know, no matter how much you kill, there was always going to be that one player contesting for Elevate. And his first map just being absolute dominant control for Elevate. Now, this P5, they might not be able to do what it is. You're still joining the 100-point club. Either way.
No. It's alright.
Okay.
It's alright.
The board will not be giving absolute zero their 100-point club as they take an L against Elevate, 250 to 22.
Now, the question is the 5th player there?
I don't think it's going to.
It's just unfortunate. I mean, I think Elevate wasn't even proud. I don't think everyone should be proud winning a 5 versus 4. Run ST Elevate at Slums Hardpoint.
What you want to take here is the right side of the map. That's where Stalwart.
Great opening wave, and this is actually one of the strategies here is to
the point, but Stalwart able to get the counter break, gets themselves a huge spacing around the map. I mean, they are not just playing and contesting this point right now. They also got their number 3 is already going to be earned up and is going to be invested. Skurd is finding
for Elevate, no ops yet. They do have Candy's War Machine. They decide. I wonder who's going to be pushing up. Here comes Whoopi with that Sparrow.
Wow.
A lot of investments from SCE, but they do want to have a lot of time here. I mean, this is the game of Hardpoint and Slums. It's all about the operators and the holds. And there you go.
P3. 7 seconds left, and you gotta hold it.
These teams, operator galore. War Machine is out already, so it's looking like ST. Maybe it's the wild cards, we don't know, but the operators have been working so far for both of them. Sasano to Stalwart now.
I wonder who is Stalwart on this transition. Maybe it could be Chuki. It could be Shine from Q9. Who knows? Wave of rotation. Now you're just gonna have
forced to invest that claw already.
5 to 114 on our P2. Started up with only 8 kills on the first rotation. Now is gonna be investing that equalizer and shutting everybody.
There you go.
So you can really also tell that the XM4 is one of the best weapons in Hardpoint right now.
Game changer, but he is gonna get taken down. So SC, they get control into this P1. You really have to go for that P2. So Sanada in the point as well. Gets that. First time we've seen Elevate take control of P1. This could be the turning point, but the God Nade from Globe.
But they all get shot down. Beautiful shot for Skurd and FDX. The route man gets to clear it out. Now they got 58 seconds. They might be able to win it here.
2 more chances here at least. Yopi gets 2 in a row, but the maker, Peejay gets AG. No more War Machine for them as well. Elevate. The comeback is
the first 2 rotation and 1. The most important. Hardpoint, that is going to be a comeback. Elevate wins 250 to 133. Beautiful.
But that final set of gunfights, it really came down to that one, and unfortunately for them, House, here we go. First series of the day. Elevate on ABC upper bracket finals. Winner goes to the second floor. First gunfights wins it, but Sasano gets 3 in a row. I see those points already stacked up by them, 50 to 7, keeping it close. That's good for the side of ABC as well. Stacking that point, getting as much time as you want to do. As individual players, you need to be able to be as confident as these players to have 1 to 2 kills per life. As Reef now getting another 2, just kept on going in, taking the shortest route to the point warded. So look at Elevate, they're right there with them.
Yeah, you gotta try to win those. First set of Elevate as they whip out the death machine here. Operator investments.
There you go.
Coming from both ends. Elevate now here, back at it in the momentum.
You saw that problem with that claw ward.
These teams are here trying to fight for, pushing through now. Zen here, good for 2 eliminations. Crucial time for the scraps. Now you move over now towards P4. Not only denied, couldn't even find a chain at all. And it's going to be Elevate.
That's the first time we've seen either team getting a great
Elevate here is going to be able to still withstand the force of it here, just fully in control. Reinforcements trades after trades. Only going to be until this time on this P1 where ABC is going to be able to find the break.
Nice shots from Reef. 18 now seat 124 to 61. Elevate this huge scrap timer just threw that P2 away.
Yeah, man. I mean, they had every resources there, but unfortunately, find the means to convert anything off that, and it's just Elevate once again here. It's gonna get flipped as well. ABC's now here gonna be from the well side. Elevate gonna be hitting it from the front.
My
Peejay.
goodness.
3's free to his name.
189 to 101 now. 8 more points to go in this P. 4.
Pretty crucial if they can claim and scrape off every bit of time here inside of the... Yeah, Kale is going to go for the cut there to try to just make it to put up any mistakes. PJ here able to claim around 120 seconds already inside of the hill. 2 minutes. Big Zach pushing over now.
Gets to kill on the side door. Their break can happen.
One-dimensional push here. 4-man push here. One guy's going to be wrapping around.
Candy!
5-4!
GG.
The equalizer gets denied. Elevate! Masterclass performance on Hardpoint once again.
Amazing game 1. 53 for Yopi for PJ. If you're letting your SMGs go out like that.
What are your thoughts on Elevate moving forward into the future tournaments? Let me know about it down in the comments section.